What's up, everyone? Another way back more before we leave episode 13. I kind of had a snafu. I didn't know I had another trade ship for some reason, and I loaded my save, and I was like, wait a minute, why do I have my trade ship sitting on the pad? And I thought my autosave screwed it up or something, but it's not the case. I actually had a good save. So anyway, we're going to launch this thing. I told you I was going to make you wait. Last we left off, this is our second trade spaceship, and we're going to launch this sucker, and we're going to get blue science coming in. So we're going to see what we need to do with our blue science. Now we're going to manage our shipping lanes. It's bringing back a ton. I don't think we need this second one, but I'm going to add it here anyway. Hermes, that sounds like a good name, actually. It's fine. 72 science coming back, so I think we're good. There's only 490 science on that island, so it's really not much of a point. I was looking at what are we going to do today. So we need to finish the oil power here on ETHFO, and that's what I wanted to do. We have no oil yet. We need to make sure it's being produced. I keep getting this clicker wrong because it just isn't... I don't know, something's wrong with it. It's not the way I would have made it, maybe. But anyway, let's see what kind of oil situation we've got here. Where is the oil? Is it over here? 12 barrels, that's it. How many barrels is this thing producing at a time? Well, power's an issue, which is odd. Unhappy workers. Well, of course, because we have all these negatives, but there aren't that many ways to make positives. The fountain is like one of the only ones. And I've got tons of fountains. We can make meals, we can do vegetables, it gives you +1. That is not a lot. So we're just gonna have to deal with unhappy workers, they're slower. That's just what it is. I might want to go back to regular power, because this can't keep up. Look at this. Are they going somewhere, correct? Sarah is fetching oil. Chloe's going to work at an oil generator. Wait, what? Chloe's going to work at an oil generator. Oil well? Is that what you're talking about? Dave is relaxing at home. Working at an oil well. So, oil generator? What the heck? Working at an oil generator. Do you mean a power oil generator? This is not a... Oh. It's a power generator, but it's oil. Okay. Fetching luxury items. So that's another thing, too, is as you get more things, they have to walk around more. Maybe it's definitely best to keep all this stuff localized. Like, we don't want one thing over here, and this other thing they gotta go over there for, and then they gotta go over here before they go home, and they gotta go over here and get something before they go home. So that's another strategy I didn't think about. I didn't know they're gonna have to path to everything before they went home and stuff. Because then they're not working here enough. Why is this generating so much gloom? It's a power plant. We need it. The bonuses, I think there should be more bonuses for happiness. That's what I want bonuses for. 10% nearby building. I have no clue what that is. Power's getting low, at least. Unhappy workers. Well, duh, they're going to be unhappy. Because there's not a lot of ways to make happiness in this game. There's a lot of ways to make unhappiness, but there aren't a lot of ways to make happiness. You would think a marketplace would generate happiness. People can go there, trade their goods, get some cool things. Nope. It requires power? That's weird. No, it generates unhappiness. Workers get unhappiness for working here. I don't know why. I think the unhappiness system in this game is a little unbalanced. Imbalanced. We can't make a whole bunch of cool trees to walk through because we need the space for, like, our town and stuff. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. So, building up any oil at all? Sort of. Maybe we have too much oil generator. Like, this guy's consuming a ton. How much is this consuming? Uses 1 per action, uses up to 5 per minute. So that guy uses 5 per minute. This guy generates 8 per minute. We've got 16 per minute being generated. So this is 5. And the other island's 5. Right? Well, I haven't even built that yet. And then I'm not sure we're generating a lot of fuel. I think we are, because we just used a bunch of it. Let's go check on island 3. How much fuel are we using? Am I doing this the right way here? How much fuel are we needing to craft up here? We're creating fuel, which means we don't have enough, up to 10 per minute, so it uses 10 per minute. So we're using 15 per minute and generating 16 per minute. Yes, that's not great, but we don't have to generate tons and tons and tons of fuel all the time. It's really just until this gets up to 60, which is kind of a lot. Maybe we don't, well, 60 is probably good because we're, you know, we need it to generate spaceships and stuff. It's totally fine. So I think we just burned up a bunch of fuel and now we're eating a lot of oil. We might need to, maybe we can find oil on the second planet and ship it back because we need more oil. And we don't have any more oil resources here. There are none on the mountains, correct? No. So it's funny that our oil resources are actually on the planet or on the tropical island. Usually oil resources are on deserts. Well, at least where we live now on Earth. That's not necessarily the case because all oil is old plants and stuff. So it doesn't matter if something's a desert now. You might used to be a lush rainforest, or it might used to be a lush rainforest and it's still a lush rainforest. So, you know, that's really no indicator, I guess. Only on Earth. Okay, we don't have enough clothing here. That's another weird thing. Probably because we have unhappy workers all in here. Because everything they do, apparently every job in this place sucks. What the hell? What about the good jobs? Is anybody, like, happy working where they work? I guess apparently no. Apparently there's no such thing as happiness here. So how much, what are we generating here? Creates up to 10 per minute. I don't know how many we're generating now. That would be nice to see. You know what? Let's go here. Let's look at this. Do we get 8 fabric allocated to production buildings? 4 is in transit. What does this do? Opens the details panel. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, okay. First time we're using this for a real reason, anyway. This is just raw resources. Well, no, glass is not necessarily raw. I think we have to melt it. Technically, it's processed. Okay, where's the fabric? Boom. Okay. Once this opens a resource flow for fabric. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It only has to move in this one path. Perfect. That means it's fast, or it's efficient. That's neat. I like that. So if we look at this, fabric available and allocated is good, I guess. Total 28. I don't know what that means. Available and allocated. Total is going up, and that is good. That's what we want to see. I don't know why it did that. Cool. I want to see that pane again. Clothing. Going up a lot. I don't know what allocated means. It's not being used in anything else, but people are consuming it, that's for sure. So good. We're generating a lot more clothing per minute. That's good. Right? We have 2 clothiers. Tailors, right? That's okay. Cool, cool, cool. 2 tailors. Clothing should be building up over time. Where is our... We're shipping out. We're a big shipper of clothing. But not everybody has clothing. Like clothing over here. We have none. Why? I don't know. We have a lot of peeps and you know what? Definitely not enough clothing. That's another hard thing that's hard too. If you have a luxury, something that gives you happiness, it's hard to produce enough for everyone. It's like you need this whole island to produce just clothes. That's it. It can't produce anything else. It has to only produce clothing. See, luxury items are out. Why? It's because these workers are already unhappy and not... This should make them happy, not unhappy. I don't know why this is happening. It's strange. Strange days, my friends. This is strange. So I think what we're going to have to do is start focusing whole islands on, like, clothes. I'm producing wood here, too. So eventually this is going to be a wood island. That's all we're going to generate is wood here. Because we're going to be doing clothing somewhere else. Like on island, like on probably planet 2 or something. Now I think we've got some blue science to deal with. Now that we've kind of figured out, every island needs to focus on one thing. Now, it's not necessarily true of stuff like glass. It's not that necessary. You don't use it that often, I don't think. But stuff like happiness, like meals, we need 1 billion meals. This guy has no power. I'm kind of worried about adding a power plant here now, which we're going to have to do anyway. I really want to put it right there. So why don't we create a power plant over here so I can destroy the other power plant. Okay. And then I can destroy that one and put it where I actually want it to be. I wish I could upgrade this to the other power plant. That'd be really neat. But we can't. So let's let that one build up. And then what we're going to do is... Do we have tons of wood? We have tons of wood. We could just burn wood. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe we should just do that. What does this generate per minute? 8. This generates 8 per minute. If we go to... Okay, VSR. This generates 21 per minute. Creates 4 power per action. That's good. Creates a lot more unhappiness. So I think we're just going to do another power plant right here. That's a wood power plant. We're totally fine with that. That's what I'm going to do. That generates more power, actually, and all it consumes is wood, which we don't have a lot of oil, so let's just save our oil until we get more. So now we should have blue science, do we? We do. Blue science is here. Sweet. And let's check to make sure we've got 2 guys getting us more blue science, because it does take a long time. Yes, they're in transit. This guy has 68. I don't know why he doesn't have 90. This guy has 90. Great. Let's get back to FFO really fast here. Go back. Okay. Let's do some science. Find the seed on the new planet's another thing I haven't done. Irrigation probably will help with more crops. What does it do? Allows upgrading fields with irrigation, which increases their production speed. That's cool. Probably that was what we're going to have to do to feed more peeps. What does this do? Allows construction of a chemical factory which produces chemicals. Chemicals can be used to improve pollution cleaning as well in various advanced buildings as well as in various... Chemical factories spread pollution, of course. Apartments. Probably don't need this. It allows construction of large apartments to house many more peeps. Don't need that yet. Music. Music shops produce musicians who wander your towns cheering peeps up. Peeps near the musician get +1 happiness. That's it? That's it? You have buildings that have 3 or 4 gloom, and this gets 1 happiness? I don't know, guys. Why can't I do this? Probably because I need that extra seed. You know what? Let's go to the other planet and see if we can get the seed here. See if we can find it. Maybe it's not on planet 1. We didn't even look for the ruins over here. We need to look at this planet. It's just been sitting here not doing anything for like 100 years. Do we have the ancient ruins here? If we don't, we need to go find it. Everything on this island is going swimmingly. Oh, hold on, I gotta adjust something. Okay, so I think, what were we doing over here? Maybe creating, we were gonna do probably some food there. Okay, so we have what we need. Let's generate a ship. Sacrifice to fully explore an island. It's only 5 and 5. Let's do it. Then we're gonna sack it, and we'll know everything on this whole... Oh, the whole island? Cancel. Fully explore an island? Why don't we just colonize it? That fully explores an island. That's cool. This should be a planet, not an island. Colony ship. Do it. We're gonna colonize, baby. Why is this not our... Oh, because it can't be near... we can't build a warehouse system there. That makes sense. Warehouse system probably should be actually over here in more of the center of everything, because everybody has to get that stuff before they go home. So really we should move all this stuff and put it all right here. All our warehouses and stuff should be here. This should be our shipping ports. All the warehousing here. We can probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warehouses right here. So actually we're going to do that eventually. Why don't we just move our port now? We'll make this our port. And then port 2 can be right next to it. And then our shipping guy can be here, I think. Ish. I think. And then I don't know what we're going to put in the other spot. We can think of something, I'm sure. Something cool. And then this can just be more housing probably, possibly anyway. Because I think this is going to be enough space. Once we upgrade to apartments, we won't need more of these guys. The thing about upgrading to apartments, they're going to have more expectations. That's another thing. Let's look at these guys, okay? Check this out. Well, this guy's not a good example, okay? A lot of the buildings generate gloom. There's the happiness system is strange. There's only one thing for happiness, okay? But there are multiple things that create unhappiness. Like pollution, gloom, there was a third one. Oh, expectations. There are a lot of things that create unhappiness. But there are only a couple of things that really create happiness. Like this guy, okay? Meals, vegetables, they only do happiness. What they need is some other thing to, like, anti-gloom, right? Like, maybe you got a coffee shop nearby, or a music shop, or something that create... Well, I guess this is the opposite of gloom. The fountain's the opposite. So, okay, we found it. They call it happiness, though. I wish we would call it something else. So I could see that it's an offset to gloom, so that when something generates gloom, aka the power plant, right? -3, -4, -3, we would put a fountain nearby to counteract that. That's a good idea. This guy also has negative gloom. And then these guys are just pissed off because they work here. I don't know why. That's weird. So maybe that's what we need to do as well, is just put a fountain near anything that generates gloom. I mean, it's good to have it walking through here anyway, because that just helps. We're going to do that. We need a fountain near any area that has this kind of stuff. Actually, let's put it outside of there. Let's put the fountain here. And when they come through here, they're just going to walk through the fountain and boom, they're happy. I don't care if they're unhappy over here. Nothing you can do when they're sitting here being unhappy. What can you really do about that? Let's look at this guy. See how the gloom builds up? Nice wilderness. Probably walk by this forest right there. Heavy pollution. Heavy pollution? We have no cleaner here. We need one of those. Really can put it here. Well, we could have put it right there, to be honest. Well, let's put it here. There. We don't have a cleaner. That's bad. Okay, so heavy pollution, hard work. This is normal work. I don't know what you're talking about. Vegetable gives you +1. Fountain, one of the only ways to offset, it seems like. Gets you to 0. This game cracks me up, man. Okay, let's go back to let's get busy, let's get jiggy. And let's move this port, because this is ridiculous, I think. We're going to move the food to over here. The wood chopper is going to do his wood chopping thing. Let's make another wood chopper over here. Let's just kill that. Let's make another wood chopper, I think. And we probably need more peeps, I'm sure. Well, we have idle workers. We have tons, so that's good. We are about to get better irrigation. I don't know what you're going to have to do that. Hopefully just add more water and you're fine. That would be nice. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but it would be nice. We're going to start killing this stuff off, because we're going to move all that stuff over to here. We're going to make this, probably going to put a road. Well, the road won't do any good. Maybe a bridge across there, and we can just put a road here. And we can have 3 more. Well, we can put, actually, we're going to make more vegetable gardens all through here. I don't know why this isn't a vegetable garden. Well, let's keep that. It's helping us generate happiness. So let's add vegetable gardens, because we're just basically moving these. We don't need this road now, because this is wrong. Demolish. We don't need that, because we have roads all along here and don't need to connect that. So we can just do that. Actually, we can put one there as well. So that increases our vegetable supply by quite a bit. Why is this pissed off? Why are they... We need wood. Okay, makes sense. Let's add another one. We can just put one literally right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that has 8, and we only had 4 before. Actually, we had 9. We'll eventually move those. We're definitely getting rid of these, though. Just demolish everything. Let's demolish this. We're going to demolish this. We're going to demolish the school. We're moving that. We're going to demolish this. Let's move that as well. In fact, why don't we put... Well, that doesn't help. I hate the well. I think the bonus to the bonus should be more like 25% or even higher. The well bonus is just not worth it at all. I want to kill that. So, let's kill this stuff too. We're going to make... Ooh, gross. No, wait. Warehouse, 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 warehouse. Oh, well, we have to do it there as well now. That's really inefficient. Well, let's put a well right here. That's good. I mean, it's okay. We need a well anyway. Let's put a well there. I don't like where it's... Nope, I don't like that. Artemis is ready. What is it ready for? Oh, I know what it is. Let's connect it to that road, actually. That's really where I'd rather it be. School. So, warehouse, 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 warehouse. We're moving this guy, because he's also maybe going to be a warehouse. School, nothing. Oh, bridge, a library. Not a bad plan. Okay, so let's move the library. And let's put the school in over here, because we're going to need Peeps eventually at some point. Then we're going to move the library, so let's not kill it just yet. Let's wait for the bridge. That guy can stay. I don't really care about him. We do want a new port. I want it right there, so it's a lot easier to interact with. And our first warehouse is going to go... Thanks, truck. It's going to go there. These are all going to be warehouses, and that's eventually going to be a warehouse. So we have 5 warehouses. We can also upgrade those, so we don't need a billion warehouses, okay? We have enough. We have a good amount. We're running out of Peeps. That's completely understandable that we run out of Peeps. This is not necessary any longer. All right, we've got a ship. Let's go, guy. No, really. Get over there. Why is it doing that? Go here. Oh, left click, maybe. Left click, left click. Okay, go. Discover. Discover the things. Once this bridge is built, which it is, destroy this. It will have a bunch of science on the ground. We understand that. We are okay with that. There's the science all over the floor, which is very, very beneficial. We need that science. I'm worried. That's okay. Let's build a library just like that. Very efficient use of space. Yes, very much so. This is probably nothing. No, it is a nothing. It would probably tell us if we found a planet. Another island. This is possibly another island. There's some oil. This has to be an island. This has to be... Yeah, there we go. See? Red science. Thank God. Thank God there's more red science. That's it. I just blew your eardrums out, probably. Let's explore this whole thing. Well, I'm going to colonize it. I just don't know where I want it. Let's do that, and what it'll do is go all the way around. All right, so let's let that guy colonize and do his thing and whatever he needs to do. We're going to be moving oil here for sure, because we're going to be shipping it out of here with this guy. So glad he's really, really far away. How are we doing on Peeps? We have a lot of idle workers. I don't know how we have need workers and then all of a sudden they're idle workers. That makes no sense to me, but okay. It is what it is. I don't think we need this tree because these guys are having a great time. They love this place. So let's kill that, make another vegetable thing. We could have bridged this and probably taken this road off, but it's fine. We're going to put more, probably another bunch of... Well, that could be apartments. I'm not really sure what we're going to do there, but we're definitely going to do this. Right? That is neat. And that's not how I like to do things, is it? But you know what? We're going to leave it. I just don't really care. That's funny. It's faster to go around than to use the lifts. Well, let's just do this for now. That's even faster. Eventually, well, we might put a road through here. That's not a bad idea. And then we don't need this stuff. It'll just go around. They won't care. It's much faster, I'm sure. All right, so what is going on with our dude over here? Has he... Yes, he has... Or she, whoever, has discovered the entire island, pretty much. I'm not seeing a lot of space over here. I'm definitely noticing no grass tiles. I'm going to have to colonize on the sand. And then it'll tell me where the grass tiles are. There's a lot of mountain tiles, that's for sure. Ugh. This new island contains something your peeps have never seen before. Only closer examination will tell you what it is. Probably... Oh, this ancient tech. What is this? Gremlins? Huh? Maybe this is something you don't colonize. Although, how would you work it if you didn't colonize it? I don't think there's a way to do that. Gremlins. They probably steal your stuff. I thought this was a non-war... I thought you couldn't make war on this thing. Maybe... What do you do with these guys? Gremlins. They look very advanced. I'm worried about it. I'm going to get a screenshot. Gremlins? What is this? Yeah, this requires a screenshot. What are the gremlins? I want to know. This is the thumbnail, guys. The gremlins are here, apparently. Well, not yet. They will be. Yeah, oh, they will be. So this is all red science. We need that. Really don't want to colonize this, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, dude. That's a cool waterfall. I like that. We're going to colonize right there, apparently. Maybe right there to leave us some space. We're going to... Okay, let's go over here. Artemis, go. We're going to colonize over here. Colonize. That's probably going to be our roads. We'll do that. That's kind of neat. We have 2 islands now on the second planet. That's cool. We also have Peeps, and we know everything. Wow, you gave me like 5 places to put people. I guess we're just gonna harvest things here. Lots of iron, lots of stone. This is a harvesting island. So I think that's an interesting thing about this game. This game is a lot more complicated than it looks. I have no clue what this is, but okay. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us. But an island seems to be... You can tell what it's for. That's the thing we need to understand. This has oil. That's good. We're going to be mining that out forever because it doesn't have an end. It's limitless. It has no limit. And we're going to be doing a lot of stone here, a lot of iron. How much do we get? 1,000. We got a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5,000 iron at least here. That's good. We're going to ship this to other places. 6,000. Stone, we have that. Oh, there's another thing of oil there. This is good, man. We can probably chop a little bit of wood here. We don't need any food. We're going to be shipping it all in. We do need peep houses. Although houses can be built anywhere. We can literally build our houses up here. Would be totally fine. Which is probably what we're going to do, because I don't want to mess with the gremlins. I don't know what we're going to do here. Probably put a well for water. A fountain, which we don't need, really. They're going to need cleaners. They're going to need water, and we're not importing it. Okay, so this was not the greatest place to put stuff. We're going to import tools immediately. So we need a shipping thing, right? We're almost out of time, but that's totally cool. We need a trade ship. So let's build a trade ship. We need one right away. We're going to be shipping this guy food, wood for now. We have a supply of wood. I'm not sure. We don't have it a lot, but we have a supply. We need more. How many peeps we got available? 19 somehow. 19. How? How do we have 19 people sitting around not doing anything? Blows my mind sometimes. I thought we had plenty of work. I thought we were running out of peeps. Apparently not. Well, let's make more. Right? Let's do this. We want more wood cutting. So let's just put 2 more over here, I guess. We're going to need tons of wood cutting because the other place cannot cut wood. So we're going to be importing wood to that place. We're going to be importing tools because we're going to move the iron back to here. We're going to be importing science, red science. Then we're going to ship it off to the other planet. It's interesting how much thinking there is that's really not great for on camera. We're going to build a lift because we're going to put our homes up here. This is a great place, right along this, well, sort of. We need 2 roads and then a group, right? So this is okay. There's no bridging action going on here, unfortunately. Actually, oops, zoom out. What are you doing? Can't bridge across here. So this is not a great spot. This is still not great. A road could go there. A road could go there, but, you know, there's no road there, so that is bad. Not great for housing. This is better, sort of. This is good. You can bridge across that. That's actually a pretty good spot. But that's a really not great place to put our port. Why don't we move over to here, and we can just do our port down here. We can bridge across. We can't bridge. Yeah, we can bridge across right there. Let's put our housing over here. Oops, again, why would we zoom all the way out? I'm not really sure. Then we're kind of closer to here as well. Well, not really. This is actually closer. We can start. We don't need that many houses over here. We're just going to do a little bit of mining and stuff. So, road, bridging over this. This creates at least quite a bit of housing there. And then if we need more, we can move. So, why don't we do here? We're going to make a lift up to here, and we're going to be moving that probably eventually, maybe, I don't know. That could actually be a decent port. We can put a warehouse right there. Not a bad way to go about things. But we need houses first. That's the first thing we need. So we're going to make a road like this. It's going to go up this direction, and it's going to come down in this direction. We're going to put our house, a hut, I guess. We'll put it here and here and there. We're going to start making our little community like we always do. We're going to be importing a lot of stuff. Let's go back to Island 1. I want to... Hopefully this gets us to Island 1. We're over the time. We're over the time now. We need to spend some more time on Planet 2 here. Planet 1, doing okay. Not doing bad things. Doing okay. Trade ship is ready. Good. That's good. We just don't have anything to necessarily trade just yet. Yeah, we do. But we're going to do that on the next episode. Let me know what you think in the comments section. This is getting a lot more complicated, and I like that. And people not watching this are kind of missing out. This is kind of, I think, more complicated than Dyson Sphere Program. Might not look as cool. Things are not so apparent, I think, in this game. But I think it's more complicated. It's very interesting. And the issues I have to work out are becoming a lot more complex. I like that. So like the video if you did like this. Commenters are, you know, getting assigned names to things. We have an island and a planet and 2 more islands now that don't have names. So I'd really like to name those things. I'd like to name the ships even, if I can get that many people commenting. So anyway, I will see you in the next one. Stay frosty.